Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Fox 5, the series that explores the wonderful world of Fox Rehabilitation through an original list created by a Fox colleague. Today, please welcome back to the Fox 5, Fox Rehabilitation's VP of Operations, Dr. Brian Fusetti.
Hey, y'all.
You know the drill. By the way, I call Dr. Brian Fusetti Fuzz. I've known him a while. I can do it. For someone else who meets you, what? Is it like a week before they could call you Fuzz? A day, an hour, a minute?
Once you know it's Fuzz or you know you've heard it, Fuzz could be an hour.
Okay.
It could be like if you heard it from somebody else, you could come at me with Fuzz. I'd be like, huh?
Oh, so they can come at you. Wow. Okay. You've heard it here first on the Fox 5. So you've been on the Fox 5 before. You know the deal. You create a list and then you give us 5 reasons for that list.
Correct.
If you gave 6 reasons, it wouldn't make any sense. Why we call the show the Fox 5.
Exactly. This one is top 5 ways a clinician can further their career with Fox.
Which you know all about. Because you started with Fox as a clinician.
I did. So
All right. So let's
opportunities are there.
All right. So number one on your Fox 5.
It all starts out with being a good clinician. That's the foundation. Of course, getting through school, check that box.
Right.
But then once you get your environment and where you want to be and this niche of Fox Rehab, geriatric house calls, you got to figure it out. It takes a little bit of time, but then once you're in it, you're in it. So being the best clinician, and that entails obviously continuing education courses, talking to your regional director, asking questions. There's other certifications like GCS.
You're giving a Fox 5 within your Fox 5. This is getting meta.
It all just comes.
I'm going to stop you so you don't, because this could be a Fox 100. So number 1 is be a good clinician.
Bam.
Great advice to further your career. If you're a bad clinician, you're probably not going to further your career anywhere you work. All right. So what is number 2 on your Fox 5?
Apply to open positions. Any position that's out there. I don't care if you feel like you're like, oh, I've only been here like 6 months or just learning it, or I'm probably not going to be good at something. Throw yourself in the mix.
Yeah.
As they say.
Don't doubt yourself. Go out and do it.
Get out of your comfort zone, as they say. You've probably heard that before, but it's true. Just check it out.
You just gave a motivational speech for your number 2. Like, this thing is layered. All right, so what is number 3 on your Fox 5?
Ask for feedback. Even if there's not many opportunities, or if you feel like you're not ready for something, that's fine. Ask for feedback. How am I doing? With your regional director or your clinicians that you know. Asking for feedback, and sometimes put yourself out there where you might not want to hear some things, but I'm telling you, like, that's how you learn, especially with Fox. We care. We want to build you up as a leader. So just ask for feedback, and the constructive criticism is only there to help you and the team.
And letting everyone know, it does sting a little bit when you get that constructive criticism, but once you get over that little hump, it's better for you.
Yeah.
I speak from experience. All right, are we up to number 4 on your Fox 5? Number 4 on your Fox 5.
Be flexible and mobile. That's subjective there, but the reality is there's opportunities out there to further your career. I've moved before. I've moved from Brooklyn over into Northern Jersey to help my world. And I know it's not easy sometimes, but being flexible and mobile can definitely open up doors, even if, again, too, you might not feel it's the right time for you. We can figure it out. But I think that's a big part of it. Going kind of above and beyond, too, is kind of like being flexible. It shows you can take a little more on without breaking.
Not only is this a good episode of the Fox 5, I feel like this could be a TED Talk. And you haven't even given your whole Fox 5 yet. So I'm saying good job to you, only four items in. All right, so that brings us to our 5th item. What is number 5 on your Fox 5?
Is good planning makes dreams come true. And that's kind of cliche as well. But when you write things down, and I'm telling you, probably heard this too. Some people are like, oh, I just talk about what you want to do in like 1 year out, 3 years out, maybe 5 years out. But if you write it down, something happens. Either you look at it and you're like, that's not even that big of a goal. Like it's kind of small, but internally you're thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do it. So I think good plans make dreams come true, and write them down. The 1 and the 3 year, I think, is a good one. The 5 year, I mean, that's a ways, but I think the 1 and the 3 year is very important because it shows you where you want to be, even though you know internally. But when you write it down, something happens. I don't know what it is.
It makes it real. Like it's on paper. It's like hard copy now. Like you can touch it.
Exactly.
That was a fabulous Fox 5. Do you mind if I kind of take this and maybe pitch it to the TED Talk people? Would you take this on the road?
As long as you come with me.
I'll come with you, yes. And then our band may play to close it out. But that's another story for another day. Yeah. So once again, thank you, Fuzz.
You got it.
For Dr. Brian Fusetti, my name is Jim Shear, and we will see Yins later.